Alrighty, here we go again. We have a lot of mail. I'm actually behind on mail, but here we go. So we got 3 collections that I purchased. I buy cards at 25 cents a card, but it has to be just football. I only do football. So, yeah, all these cards that are going to be ran, or that you're going to see today in this video, are all going to be on my Whatnot account. So let's get into it. Here we go. First little collection. Okay, good packaging. Love to see it. Let's see here. Let's take all the cards out of this box. So for paper cards like these ones. These are like paper cards, right? This paper stock. Those I do 10 cents on. For chromium cards. Like this, like that. Actually, perfect example. These chromium stock, I do 25 cents a card on. So hit my Instagram up, but we're gonna go through what I bought. Hit up the Instagram. Let's get it. First little section. Oh. Here we go. A lot of Donruss. So paid 10 cents a card on these. I'm seeing a bit of corner damage, like actually a ton of corner damage on these, which is that's not good. Like, look, they're all almost corner damaged. That one's really, really bad. So, okay. Those are all like messed up. That's not good. And of course, more corner damage on these cards. I have to figure out who sold these to me. Even these ones have corner damage. Luther Burton, corner damage. That's excellent. All right. Look at these. Look at these. Brother. These ones too, right there. Corner damage, really, really bad. Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, this one, gone. Top corner. That one has some stuff. That one's bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. These 2 bottom corners. That's exactly how we want to start off this video. I need to make sure I find this guy. He's getting a wordy message, because dang, bro. Just 2 seconds into this, that's how many were messed up. Versus how many there's slight mess ups on these, but they're not as noticeable as the other ones. Great. Even if I paid 10 cents, it's still, bro. That one's a really nice one, but it's scratched up. That one's super scratched too. Got some die cuts. That one has a print line on it. That one's scratched. That one. Okay, well, we gotta make sure that I find whoever this was and make sure that I do not do any future deals with them ever again. Block them. No longer do business with them. But yeah, there's some really good stuff in here. Like the chromium card's really good. There's a lot of damage on some of these, but there's like a lot of really good chromium, but it just sucks that when you're like, hey, okay, I buy these, and people just will send you shit or cards that are really, really messed up, and they're like, oh, you said you were gonna buy them, so, and like, look at that one. He's almost, whoever this is, almost is gonna ruin it for everybody else, because I'm almost at the point where I'm like, what's the point of even buying these anymore? That one's fine. Those are fine. Kenneth Walker, rookie. Romeo Dobbs, rookie. Alright, now it's time to really see. I bet you will find a large quantity in here. This top corner. Step. Bruh. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody looked at this card and went, oh yeah, he'll buy it. Yeah, it's a chromium card. It's a paper card. Yeah, actually, what's this guy's name? Let me find that out right now. Of course, his name, I won't be able to tell. I'll just scan the thing on there and figure out who this was. They're getting a message. Now I'm afraid to open up the next one. Look at that. This is definitely the worst quality I've had in a while. He says he buys it, so let's just send him all the messed up ones. The cards that, let's go sitting around. The ones that I can't sell for sure. So let's go shovel off garbage to somebody else. And then, he buys these cards, and he should for sure be able to sell a card that the whole side's bent in. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it doesn't matter to him. These ones are harder to see, but I bet if I turn them over, I'd see the errors. I'm just looking at the corners. It's really easy to see them on Donruss, which that's what really makes me mad too, is you can easily see when a Donruss card is like, what are all these white edges? When you look through, you shouldn't be able to see just, oh shoot, you shouldn't be able to see just white. No, those ones are perfect. I pride myself in not selling messed up cards too, so. Oh, I wish he left a note. I wish he would have. We'd have blasted him right now. Like, look at this one. Brother. That looks like it's supposed to be round. Yeah, perfect. Let's send it. Good thing I opened them all on camera. That's the key. Bro. I think I know who this was too. Possibly. Kincaid, rookie. Jonathan Taylor. Aaron Rodgers. Now I'm like paranoid that, well, that one's messed up. Now I'm like paranoid that they're all like messed up. Rashid Rice. Will. Kool-Aid. Branch. I'm actually kind of happy that this one was first because now we can see all the rest of these and hoping that they're better quality than this, right? And then we're gonna be like, oh my, that's such a, like, the first guy's gonna look really, really bad. And I know that the people who sell me cards also watch my YouTube, so this person definitely knows who they are when they're gonna watch this video, and then they're gonna be like, oh no. If I were them, I wouldn't say anything. I would not message me back if you see this video, because I'm gonna know exactly who you are then. Roma Dunze. We got some good rookies in here. Like, these ones aren't bad. It's just, it sucks when, like, deliberate damage. I understand. Normally there's always some that come damaged. There's always some. Like, you know, just a handful. But normally in a stack of this size, this isn't a really big size, there'd be like maybe that many. That many would be damaged, right? Out of a stack this size of all these cards, right? So far, this is our stack of damaged. That's a good, like, probably about 40 cards. It's like, bro. Plus, when I actually take time to look through them again, I'll probably see some more stuff. Brandon Ayuk's, Jamar's, that's numbered to 499. Derrick Henry, Aaron. Yeah, there is some good names in here though. I have a backlog on packages over there. Like, I have about 1, 2, 3 more boxes full, and then like 12 of the smaller non-collections. That one's messed up. See, I don't mind that they're not sleeved. They're gonna get scratched that way, but it is what it is. If I only go through them once and then throw them in sleeves after I double check them. Because another thing is when you see something like that, then afterwards, that's another good Will Anderson. When you see something like that, instantly afterwards, I'm like, okay, let's now these ones need to be set aside. I need to, like, go through, check all the corners individually, stuff like that. That one's a good one. That one's also decent. Derrick Henry. The chromium cards are good though, so there's a lot of good names in there. Romeo Dobbs. I got some other peeps in here. That's a really nice Myles Garrett. All right, that one's done. All right, so I'm glad that we started with that one. Let's go here. Actually, let's go here first. This one is actually crazy. This one came in today. I had somebody reach out. Let's tell a little story about this one. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram he doesn't, he saw one of my videos and he goes, I really love your videos. He was like, I have this whole thing of cards and I'll give you this box for free. And so he sent me this box, paid $31 of shipping, sent me this whole thing and goes, don't mind paying me. Of course I'm going to pay him. Like, I'm not going to let that slide. I'll figure it out from what he sent. But he was like, here, let me send this to you. 100 sleeves. See? I think these are binder sleeves. But, oh, sleeved cards. I see. Well, he sent all these to me. And then 300 top loaded. Okay. Approximately. And he was like, hey, I love your videos. Let's do this. And I was like, bro, so definitely once I find out what's in here and everything. Oh, he had them separated by teams. I see. We're going to pay him. Because, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Brother. We're sending him some money. We're sending him a bit of money. The fact that you pull these right off the top, Jackson Dart, Blake Corn, this is probably going to be insane. And he said he loved my videos and he would love to, he was like, let's do this. And my craziness. Okay, let's just pull all these out and then we'll get into it. There's numbered stuff in here too. I didn't see what he sent. He showed me like kind of an overview, a rough overview of like, he just pulled some cards out of the box. I was like, hey, don't mind paying me, I was like, no, I'm definitely paying you. And he's like, let's do featured deals. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'll count, like my normal rate. Except for there's stuff like this that I'm definitely going to be paying more than 25 cents for, right? So I'll send him extra for those things too. And then he was like, yeah, don't even mind paying me. I was like, no. Because it looks like there's going to be some crazy stuff in here. And these actually came in today in the mail. Yeah, this thing's crazy. Yeah, but he sent them to me for free and he was like, don't mind. I was like, no. Because he was pulling out Brock Bowers. He was pulling out, like, some good names. I didn't think he was actually going to... Because I get people that send me messages like that all the time. I didn't think he was actually going to ship them to me, though. He did. I was like, whoa. So I always do split shipping. He shipped it from the post office. Which, when you ship from the post office, they charge you more than what they would normally charge you. Like, this one was $30. Sorry, I'm just pulling them all out. $31 in shipping. For I think 15 pounds, which normally I think that if you went through like not the post office, I think it's cheaper. Like if you do like pirate shipping or something like that. Get the box out of the way. So he sent me all these cards. I'm like, let's go. Maybe what I do with these. Yeah. I'm surprised too. Like he messaged me. I was really busy and didn't see his message. And then he messaged me again. And so I saw they messaged me twice. It's like, oh yeah. So I sent him my rates and everything. And then he was like, yeah, here you go. I'll send them all to you for free. And my boy Eddie Maldonado. Fire. I remember that because he sent me a video. Normally people don't send me video. Well, they do send me videos, but if you are watching this, because he said that he likes my videos, hey, you made it in a video. So there's a lot of cards. Let's go with these ones first. The untop loaded ones, or just the sleeved ones. Let me just pull these out and set them aside here. Now I can title it. I'll know I'm gonna pay for them. I'm gonna give him money for these after I see how many cards and then do my little this is how much I pay for these. This is how much I pay for those. I'm gonna pay him for that, but I could put in the title whole box free, and and get you guys to watch 10 minutes in, and then you guys would be like, what the? They're. You did say don't pay, but I'm going to. Like, don't worry about it. You can pay me on the next one. I was like, oh, on the next one. Okay, okay. But we're gonna do this one too. Here we go. Alrighty. So you got Bijan, you got some base rookies. Jonathan, okay. Gotta make sure that when I set these on his table over beside me, I make sure that his stuff is separate so I can pay him accordingly. I don't normally buy base rookies, but he threw them in there, so it's like, I don't care. I'll do like, I don't even know. I do 10 cents for like this stuff, but it's Brock Bowers, so that's like an exception in this case. Bo and Lamar. That one's really good too. Barry Sanders, Brock, some base rookies, Rome, CD, some more base rookies, Troy Franklin, Justin. All right. We set these over here on the table. All right, now let's get into top load stuff. Let's see what we got. Coleman on the contours. Coleman. That one's a crazy card too. Here we go. A variation. That's a Prism variation. Coleman, rookie. Ton of Coleman. Oh, wait a second. Is this the Razzle? Isn't this a case hit? I'm pretty sure that's a case hit Razzle Dazzle. So we're going to have to look that one up. Wow. Okay. Nico Collins, rookies. James Conner, number 399. Trey Benson. More trays. A lot of trays. He sells really well. I'm pretty sure that's a case hit Razzle Dazzle. So that's wild. I'll have to see how much that is later on. I'll just go off of, whatever, because I don't know how much that card's worth, so. Cool stuff. Some cool stuff. Nick and Joey Bosa. Brock Bowers, rookies. A lot of Brock. A lot of Joes. There's another one. Oh, I see one in this next stack. Look at that. You got this stuff organized. That's what I think these white things are dividers. I think these might be team dividers, or maybe not. I know they're in a box. Max Crosby's. That's numbered 100. Jaden Daniels. Oh. Okay, well, I should have known that there's going to be a lot of Jaden Daniels in here. Bro. Oh, my. Jackson, let's see. 1, 2. Blake Corum. Yeah, we're definitely going to hook our boy up. That one's cool, too. Coleman. I like Coleman. I think that I'm going to hold on to some Colemans for the future. I normally don't do that, but his stuff has only been, like, this would probably sell for $1 right now, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I sell the base, like, something like that, I'm definitely going to hold on to, like the refractor, something like that, and there's some patches, Brooks, AJ, that's number to 549, he was really good for Seattle, by the way. So we got 2J Jackson darts. We'll see. I'll set those aside, see if there's any more in here, but that's crazy. Arnold. A dual patch. Champ Bailey. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'm excited. He said that he had a ton of bulk, and I saw the bulk room. Chase Brown rookies, and there was a lot. AJ Barner, number to 299 on the rookie, and some more AJ Barner. Nope, not numbered. Cool. It's just wild how generous it was to send these out. Being like, you know what? Who cares? Send them out. He said it was for the love of the game. He was like, I love the hobby. Let's do it. So I was like, bro, okay. Stinson Bennett. Like, let's get it then. More Brocks. This one is, I saw this one in the handful in the video. I was like, bro. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yo. A lot of Will Anderson rookies. Oh my goodness. So far what I've seen a lot of good stuff. Saquon Barkley, come on. Come on. Jordan Addison's. Drew Allard's. I like Drew Allard. Rip. I invested a lot of money before he got hurt. I was like, oh, hopefully he'll go to... That's a crazy card, too. Variation green. And a very... Yo, fire. But I invested a lot of money in Drew Allard, thinking that, oh, if he wins, before the season even started. And I was like, oh, and then he hurt himself. And then they sucked. And now he's not probably even going to get drafted. I don't know. But that's why I don't even try to invest in players, low-key. Just turn and burn. That's my thing. Is there's some James Cook rookies. Fire. I'm more of a turn and burn type of guy because with the time it takes to turn and burn, right, I can say I wanted to invest in James Cook. I held this card. 2 years from now, it's worth $2, and I got it for 25 cents, and it was $1, right, at this time. Or like, let's even say I got it for 25 cents, I held it, and now it's going for $5 in 2 years. Or I take this card, I sell it for $1, get 50 cents for it, and then take that 50 cents, reinvest. How far does that 50 cents go in 2 years of profit instead of that $5? There you go. Saquon Barkley patch. A-Chain on the rookies. Chase Brown patch. That's numbered to $4.99. Yep, numbered to $4.99. Yeah. Fire. Okay. Oh, I just saw the name on the back. No way. Yo. Wild. First off, Calvin Austin auto, that's number 299. I saw the one on the back. He's pretty good. That's number 299. Bro. What a predicament am I in? What predicament am I in, bro? I'm in a crazy predicament. He sent me... Brother. What do I do? I have some ideas. Even before this, I have some ideas. Eddie, you're watching this? You're getting paid, bro. Number $4.99. This is all fire. Bro. Brother. Wow. Wow. Number to 499. I'll before this message goes out, I'm gonna message him and see if he wants me to drop his Instagram or something down below. Number 399 after this. That way I can see if number to 875. But if he has like any channels or something that he wants dropped down below, because a lot of people they want their stuff linked, but I only link it if they leave a message. So a lot of Joey B's. This is crazy. I am so glad that we opened this one up after the first one. Swag. I got my swagger back. Here we go. Wow. Number to 199. Charbonnet. Love Charbonnet. He's a good player, man. I'm a Seattle guy. Number to 999. Jamar Chase. Brother. Bro. Okay. There's 3, 4, 5. Okay. Title video. Got these sports cards for free. Boom. Got us. Oh my. Bro. Got a sports card lot for free. I'm obviously gonna pay him, but it's determined. That's the name of this one. Number to 499. Wow. Eddie, you crazy. You're crazy. Just sending them out with nothing. You're just like, let me just send these to you. Don't pay for shipping. Don't pay for the cards. Do whatever you want. Pay me on the next one. Wild boy. Gotta be. Brother. He said, let me load you up real fast. If these are the stuff that he sends me willy-nilly just out and about, I bet his collection's crazy. I bet his because he said this was his bulk. This was his bulk. When I'm thinking bulk, I'm thinking like base rookies, right? Just base rookie, base cards. He's like, this is my bulk. And he had 8 boxes full. 8 or 9 boxes. There was like a whole shelf or 2 shelves full of cards. I was like, bro, look at that. 2008. Wow. Fire. Fire. Look at that. Some Josh Allen color. Watch, the next card I'm gonna pull is like gonna be like a Josh Allen rookie. I'm gonna be like, bro. That's how this is going. These are all crazy. I'm getting excited. Keenan Allen. The people in tonight's show are gonna love you, Eddie. They're gonna be like, wait, where are all these coming from? I'll be like, well, here we go. Yeah, so there's a lot more to pull out, but these are the ones they set off to the side too. I don't even know how. I don't do Drake May like this, but I have a feeling this is a decent. Like, I don't even know. But I'm definitely gonna have to figure those out. Give them my prices. Alright, last box. It's crazy that we did these in this order, because now I'm going to open this one up. There's going to be good stuff, and I'm just still going to be blown away at the first one. Still going to be like, hey, wait, what? Okay. Oh. Those ones are all busted. God. We're two. Oh. We are getting decimated this time around. These are all gone too. Drake May, it don't matter. It just decimated these cards as well. And you look down in there, you can already see the destroyed cards. All the corners destroyed. Why? Why do people... I have to figure... Wow. This is a video of just straight horrible shipping. Straight people not knowing how to... makes me mad. It's like, I don't care if the cards don't come in a sleeve. I don't care, right? I don't care how they come, as long as they don't come damaged. And we got the cards that literally came for free, came better shipped than the... Like, look at this one. Right there. I know who sent these to me too. He wants me to do a deal with him today. Another deal. Nope. Nope. No. If you don't know how to ship, don't send me cards, please. Nope. He lost himself in this deal. The second deal. People who ship like this is, bro, put them in team bags. Put them in team bags. Stack them in there. You can stack them on top of each other in team bags. I guarantee you, vertically. Boom, team bag. Stack them all the way up to the top. I guarantee you. And you know what it is too? It's like these paperback cards. I'm tired of buying these things. Well, I knew that something like this was going to happen when I go and buy all these cards from unexperienced people who don't know how to... You're not good and... Whatever. Outrageous, bro. We'll see. We'll see the full extent of the damage coming up soon. I just have to move these out of the way now that they're out of the box. Now I can see all the big damage on the cards. Is it as bad as I thought? Alright. First off, let's go right up here. You know, these cards, they meet your parameters, right? Thank you, Eddie. That one, bottom's gone. Bottom's gone. Top's gone. Top right there. It's like, don't they meet your... I'm actually glad... If you're going to ship like this, do not leave me a note. Because I'll find you. Even this Drake May rookie up on the top. Like, if all I have to do is glance at it for 2 seconds and I see damage like that, it's hard to see from there. You see? That was just the first little stack. That one's surprisingly good. That bottom of that one's gone. which means this one's probably not. That's just irritating, man. I'm buying people's garbage. I get told that all I do is buy garbage. Oh my gosh, you don't make money. Da 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 da. Well, I guess it's right, because people don't take the time to ship properly. People want to come in here and just... I don't know, man. This is a rough video. This thing is rough. This whole video has been very rough. Now I gotta play Inspector Gadget and figure out which ones came broke and which ones didn't. Like, those are all the messed up ones. We're keeping them aside. These ones are harder to see, but then you turn them over. If that one's fine. Normally you can tell by the card before it. If the card before it's messed up, like that one, right? See that? Top corner, white. There you go. If this was an order that I would have gotten from, you know, like an eBay order or something, like if I would have bought this on eBay, it would directly be, I wouldn't even take any cards out. I would have just shipped it back. Got a whole return. But you live and you learn. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to not, I don't know how you just figure out how to, like, how do I ensure that they don't ship like this? Like, I would say other words right there, but I'm on here. How do I ensure that they're not going to ship like blank? Well, this tells me that that was actually a really good one. We gotta keep these separate. So we got one pile of just, I thought it was bad. And I go, let's keep going. Nope, gets worse. The free cards came in better condition. Wyland. I don't know how to ensure that somebody's gonna ship it properly. I think the best way to do it is just tell people, nope, we're not buying the paperback cards. Because people go, oh, paperback cards, I buy them at 10 cents a card. They go, oh yeah, let's just throw them in a box. I'm being hard on these cards, right? There is some that I can guarantee you I'm being hard on, but the problem is that I don't want this to reflect in my business, right? I can't take a card confidently to be like, oh, you know what? It's just a little bit of white up there, and be like, I accept that. You know what? I'm going to accept that, so then my buyers, I don't want my buyers thinking I ship garbage cards. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to ship. I don't know how to look through and figure out which ones are good and bad. That's not how we roll. So I have to be hard, and I have to go pick out the ones to reflect on my business to make sure that I'm doing good. Make sure that they're not getting cards and being mad like I am right now. What is that from? 2020. Ooh. That's like sticky. It's actually sticky. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I feel a little defeated right now. I'm like, wow. Like, out of 2 of 3, and the ones that weren't messed up were the ones that I got for free. Just bad business. There's a reason why I get so many of these cards from people, right? There's a reason why people are willing to send me their stuff at 25 cents a card. It's because they tried to do what I do. They tried to do a sports card business, right? Majority, not all, majority tried to do a sports card business, and guess what? They failed. They got no people in their Whatnot streams. They couldn't do it. All this stuff, right? And then you get their cards, and you're like, I know exactly why you failed. Because if you don't pride yourself in the little things, yeah, that reflects. If this is how you think that you're gonna ship all your cards, that reflects. Which box is this? It's the one way over there. That's a cool card. Not even good cards get an exception. Alright, I gotta speed it up. Basically, I'll just have to keep the ones that I see off to the side. All the bad ones, I have to go faster because we're already super far into this. And if you could, there's a ton of cards over there. I'm gonna have to find this guy. I'm just glad that none of them left a thing in here, else I would definitely makes it harder for me to go find them, depending on how many are in here that are messed up. But it's not looking good. So far, we have like a row and a half and then a ton messed up. Damn, that was a good one. I know they're upside down, but I'm really I don't even care about the cards anymore. I'm just trying to find the ones that are messed up. Like, noticeably, if I can go this fast and see them, you messed up big time. Because, like, bro, don't tell me you don't have the time to look through these. Sorry, guys. They're all upside down. But if you made it this far, you're a G. If you made it this far, do not ship cards messed up, please. Even if they're not to me. Like, look at that one. Even if it's not to me. If it's somebody else. The worst feeling is getting your cards and then seeing them and having them all messed up. Wow. Wow. Being excited on a purchase and then being like let down. That's the worst feeling. So even after this, I'll probably find some more during the Whatnot stream, and I pull those things out and I pull them aside. I go, yep, no. I already don't make very much money per card, and so that's another big thing is I already don't make a lot of money per card. So if I have a big portion of your cards come to me messed up, it's basically I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose a lot of money. And this is my full-time job too. So if I go through and I lose a ton of money because somebody does that, nope, that's not how it works. I'm gonna figure out a way. Probably happen is I'll message them and be like, hey, yo, your cards came and a lot of them were damaged. They'll probably hit me with I don't know how they could be damaged. I've gotten that before. I don't know how they could be damaged. I shipped them out very, very good. Well, now the whole world's gonna see. But then I'll be like, hey, can you give me a partial refund? I'll count the amount of cards and what they were. So if there's 10 of those, right, then $10 off there or whatever, and then hopefully that was all, and then we're chilling. Then I don't care. Then I just got a whole bunch of cards that is like, what do I do with these? Looking at the corners, it's a lot harder to tell on these chromium cards if the corners are messed up, right? You have to really like go through. And it's most of the time on the chromium cards, if you turn them over on the backside, it's way easier to tell. But of course on the paperback cards, it's so easy to, like that one, it's easy to tell. Well, except for if it's scratched like that, that's easy to tell too. But it pops out at you, these paperback ones like that. I don't know if you can see the top. Those ones pop out at you the most just because, you know, they're paperback cards. Hey, all we can say though is Eddie for the win. Eddie Maldonado for the win. If there's one guy who pulled through, I grabbed these boxes because like, oh yeah, we'll make a good little video with whatever's sent in. No. I'm so glad. I was like, you know what? Let's throw in this box from today. I almost did the first 2 boxes. Now I'm glad. Do we even... It's starting to get a little better because the chromium cards are gone through. Here we go. You know, no, most of the time, like I said, cards get damaged in shipping. I don't care. As long as it's not a ton, which there's been a lot of damaged cards, that's when I start to have a problem with it. It's like, bro, as soon as the number gets super big with damaged cards, then I'm like, when it's more than like 5%, it's like, bro, somebody needs to learn how to ship. Which I need to pull these out, actually. I have a guy who wants those. Alright, we're going to go fast. Whatever I don't see, I'll see later, because these aren't going to get sleeved up now until tomorrow, probably. I got a lot of cards to begin with anyways. Hunter Renfroe rookie. I also don't buy base Donruss, so I don't know why some of that stuff is in there. Oh, perfectly good card, scratched up. You know, these ones aren't too bad. These ones must be in the middle. These ones must have been the cards in the middle. Put your browns in the middle. I don't know. What would you guys do in this situation? I did these deals on PayPal. So it's a little different. Jackson Dart rookie just in there. Thank goodness the corners are good on that. I almost feel like let's just end the video here. Nah, some of you guys will watch it. I'm so like kind of irritated that I just want to just get off and just go off, just chill for a second because I'm about to do my show. I don't want to be mad during my show. Me being mad during a show is not fun. I'm easily irritated that way. Cam Ward rookie. But yes, it is not all sunshines, and there's 2 JSN rookies. It is not all sunshine and rainbows. There's sometimes like stuff like this really sucks, but whatever. There's no way to really fix this either. Like, what do I do? Do I just like, oh yeah, make sure that everybody ships it properly? How am I supposed to tell? Do I have to go in and babysit and figure out, hey, are you shipping your cards properly? No. But I do video every unboxing, so it's been a while since I've had cards shipped to me messed up like this. Maybe like three out of the last couple that came messed up. It's just there's so many too that I'm like, bro, there's so many cards. I'm like, now I have to really nitpick them and make sure that this is the pre, right? So if they don't make it past the pre-check, then I check them again. There's an auto, but Shuck rookie. Funny that the Shuck rookies are good. Bijan rookie, top corner. I gotta be hard on them though. If I'm not hard on them, I don't want people getting their cards and being like, yo, this is messed up. Right, so we're already an hour in. We got a lot of stuff to look through. We'll just go through these real fast. These are chromium cards. They should be very easy to tell. Probably with these cards, it's more of like if a corner's messed up, you're gonna really be able to see it, and I'll be able to see it later on, or they'll be scratched, like really badly scratched. So there's some stuff that's numbered to 99. That's some stuff that we'll be able to see later on. So let's just fly through these and make sure we good. Like, that's fine. See, chromium cards, it's just the paperback cards, right? Those are the ones that are getting me, but whatever. We'll look through these in better detail later. That one's messed up. That one's messed up. That one. That one's a really cool card. 2025. No. Dang. Travis Hunter. Yeah, I've gotten really big cards too that come messed up, and all I do is I'm just like, oh, here we go. Throw them as the giveaway. No. Alright, we're just gonna fly through these. We're already an hour into this video. Wait a second. Alexa, what time is it? Oh, I don't have it plugged in. Let's just do. Alright, cool. We're not gonna finish this video. I have something show actually in a second, like within the hour, so I need to get ready for that. Put these cards in a box, throw them to the side, make sure I look through them later on. I wish they would have just stayed in the box. Keep them in the box. Brock Bowers. There's some cool cards in here. It's just I wish that so many of the other ones weren't messed up. Like, so far I'll show you the stack of messed up cards. So I buy at whatever percent. Those are all messed up. Those are the ones that we pulled out so far. I guarantee you once we get through the rest of these, we'll pull out actually whatever. This is all that's left, right? Because we're going fast. I guarantee you after this pre-check, we'll go back and do a post-check. And I guarantee you we'll find another like 40 or so. All right, here we go. It's just really easy to see them on the press proofs and the clear cards. Chromium cards, well, those are really easy to see later. DJ Clark. All right. Cool. That's a cool looking card. Got the Panini switch on him. The Panini switch. Well, good thing the 40. Oh, don't speak too soon. 49ers sell really, really well, so All right, last little bit. I guarantee you I missed some too. I probably missed like a handful. More than a handful. I'm going fast. That's a cool baker. It's not a cool baker. Another one. That one has a mistake on the bottom corner, left corner, right. There's some way that I can write stuff like this off anyways, so. All right, there's another handful. So, appreciate you guys. So, just from that last box, these were all the damaged ones from the last box that I pulled out. These were the ones from the first box. And then Eddie had no messed up cards. So, appreciate you if you made it this far. Wow, that's great. I'm low-key a little defeated, but thank you. Appreciate it. Sub to the YouTube. Hit me up if you want to sell me cards. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.